Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Sort of. Before we get started, we ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let's Do Real Estate Texas. There's no charge, but you will be alerted to updates and changes to our series Spotlight on Community, Focus on Small Business, and of course, our weekly real estate updates on North Texas. Thank you. Let's get started. This week's vlog, our fourth annual Thanksgiving Day Fun Facts vlog. I'm psyched about this for two reasons. It's our fourth annual, plus that means it's the beginning of the holiday season. So let's get into it. What do you think? Okay, so the first Thanksgiving took place in 1621, right? It was the inaugural Thanksgiving was a 3-day event between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Indians at the time, right? There were 50 Pilgrims and 90 Wampanoag Indians, okay? And it lasted 3 days. Now, rumor has it that at that time, there were only 4 women who were invited to this shindig. 4 women. How long did it take them to clean the table? Come on. I'm going to catch hell for that one. Okay, pardons. So since 1947, there's been this thing called the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation, where they go out and find the fattest turkey that they can find, and they present it to the president of the United States, and he pardons the turkey, and they send him out to some farm someplace, right? That's been happening since 1947. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade started in 1924. Okay, and it was a parade of zoo animals from the New York Zoo. At the time, the balloons like the Peanuts balloons and etc. Didn't come around until like 1940s. Okay, the parade took a hiatus for 2 years during World War II. Okay, but at the time when the parade first started, it was considered Macy's Christmas parade because they naturally wanted to bring people into the store to shop for Christmas. And then later on, it kind of morphed into the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Thanksgiving Day is the busiest travel day of the year. 42 million people are expected to travel 50 miles or more on Thanksgiving Day to get to family and friends to celebrate the holiday. 4 million people are expected to fly on Thanksgiving Day. Now, to me, if you're flying on Thanksgiving Day, you're going to be a little bit late, but people do what they want, right? The Thanksgiving Day dinner back in 1621 consisted of eel and venison, waterfowl, fish. Water birds rather. They had doves, not doves. I'm sorry, swans. They had swans. A lobster, fish, clams, pumpkin, squash, berries, and fruit. Okay. Now, when you think about it, so first of all, 1621 is 400 years ago. Okay. And so the traditional Thanksgiving Day dinner hasn't changed a tremendous amount, since in the last 400 years. A boatload of turkey. So the National Turkey Federation. Yes, there is a National Turkey Federation. Estimates that 95% of Americans will eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. That's around 280 turkeys are going to be consumed in some amount on Thanksgiving Day. Another fun fact, another sub-fun fact, is that Americans say that they actually like the leftovers more than the actual meal on Thanksgiving Day. Interesting. Don't tell your mother that. Berries are not just for eating. So cranberries were only one of 3 indigenous fruits to North America region at that time. Indigenous Americans used the juice from the cranberries for dye for clothing, for dye for rugs and blankets. They also used it in some of their medicines to treat arrow wounds and other ailments. In 2001, the U.S. Postal Service commissioned a stamp, an official Thanksgiving Day stamp, and they made it look like sort of a folk art patchwork needle kind of thingy to commemorate Thanksgiving. Kind of cool. The wishbone, we use the wishbone for luck. You get the big end there. You get the knob and the big end. You make your wish come true, right? But the actual breaking, the pulling apart of the wishbone dates back to 322 BC and the Eustachian civilization. Pretty interesting. So that's been going on now for 2,300 years. And football in America. Well, football, the traditional Thanksgiving Day football game started back in 1876 between Yale and Princeton. Didn't know who don't know who won the game or whether they handed out awards on television or not. But the first football game was back in 1876. I hope it was kind of fun. I went through that kind of quickly. I enjoy doing the Thanksgiving Day fun facts. It kind of breaks us up from our normal real estate vlogs, right? Next week, legal mistakes some sellers make. Watch this one. This is Steve DePoe with the Rose Realty team. Gobble gobble. I'm going to bounce on out of here.